There is something that I've been doing that has cost me my career and the kind of life I want to live, my goals. But I did not even know the English word for that. I didn't know until I came across this word self sabotaging behavior. But before I go ahead, I am gonna, like I had to go to Google to give me a definition what that is. So, according to Google, it says a conscious or subconscious action or inactions that undermine a person's own goal, success, and well being. It often stems from deep seated fears, low self esteem, perfectionism, causing individuals to create problems in their daily lives, relationships, and careers. That's how Google describe it as. But my own definition is doing or thinking anything or everything to stop you or hinder you from achieving your goals, to stop you from executing your ideas. But I go further in my Google search, okay? And Google give examples of self-sabotaging behaviors, which are procrastination, perfectionism, relationship conflict, negative self talk, substance use, and comfort eating, and then self isolation. But the one that I'm actually gonna really put my hands on and talk about is negative self talk. Because that is me, oh, that is me. But you know what? I have to go back to my Google search. Google said that negative self talk is constant self criticism, constant self criticism, and believing one is not good enough. Let me repeat that again. Negative self talk is constant self criticism and believing one is not good enough. That is just me. That's what I've been doing for so long that have stopped me from achieving my careers or my goals. When I have an idea that is actually very good, here comes this self-negative thought. I will try to find anything or everything, that will stop me from executing that idea. What will people think? How will people judge me? What will society say? That's me. For example, I I decided I have an idea to write a book for a very long time. And this negative self-talk has been the one stopping me from actually achieving that goal for a very long time. You know, English is my second language. My English is bad. I barely have B's, only C's in my English classes. People don't understand what I'm saying, talk more of what I'm writing. That's all negative self talk. But it gets to a point in my life where I have to ask myself, is this how I want to live my life? Is this the goals? Where is all the goals that I set out to do, the ideas that I refuse to do because of this negative self talk? And this is where I ask myself, it's about time I challenge this negative self talk that has been sabotaging my careers and my goals. This is where I came up with so what? You know? English is my second language. Yes. So what? My English is bad. Yes. So what? I barely have B's in my English classes. That's true. So what? People don't understand my writing. Actually, some people don't understand my writing, but so what? That was when I pick up a pen to write my novel. Now I'm close to finishing my first draft. So and you have to understand that. I have to understand that all these icons, they are known, all these famous people that are known for their creativities, right? They have their weaknesses, they have their flaws, but that didn't stop them from achieving their goals and their careers. So, this is my advice for you. Hopefully, someone out there is going to help you. Someone out there that has a big dream that you feel like I do have a big dream. I feel like where I am right now is not where I'm supposed to be, but you have been dealing with negative self talk that has been self sabotaging your careers or your goals. I want you to do two things. One, you have to be aware that you have negative self talk. For there to be a solution, you have to admit there is a problem. And that's what I did. I have a problem and I know what the problem is. The second thing you're going to do too is whenever you start noticing that negative self talk, you challenge it, you speak it out. So what? Whatever you feel like is stopping you for achieving your goals, that you feel like this is your calling, but you are self sabotaging it, challenge it. Ask yourself, so what? You know, this is the two things I'll ask you to do. Hopefully, it will help you because it has been helping me to achieve things, to tap into my creativities. So I just want everybody to be winning. You know, this world is too big for us to win, to be a winners. So please go out there and you know what you're gonna do? Build your world. Don't let self sabotaging behaviors that you have stop you from being yourself, from creating something beautiful that people out there are looking forward for. I am looking forward for that too. Okay. Anyway, have a lovely day. Bye.